Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Personal Growth Talks podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm here with my amazing co-host, Anna.
Hi, Jason, and hello to all our listeners out there. We're so excited to have you join us today.
Absolutely. Today, we're diving into a topic that can really transform your life. 10 habits that will change your life. Now, these aren't just any habits. These are practical, simple changes that can have a big impact.
Exactly. Whether you're looking to boost your productivity, improve your well-being, or just feel more balanced, these habits can help. And don't worry, we'll break it down in a way that's easy to follow.
And since we know many of you are here to improve your English, we'll keep the conversation clear and helpful. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's get started. All right, let's jump into our first habit, waking up early. Now, Anna, I know this can be a tough one for a lot of people. What do you think makes waking up early so powerful?
You're right, Jason. It can be tough at first, but waking up early gives you a head start on the day. When you wake up early, you have quiet time to focus on yourself before the world gets busy. It's like having a secret advantage.
Exactly. When I started waking up earlier, I noticed that I had more time to plan my day and even squeeze in some exercise. It's such a game changer. What are some tips for someone who wants to start waking up early but finds it difficult?
Good question. First, I'd say, start by going to bed earlier. It sounds simple, but getting enough sleep is key. Another tip is to set your alarm 15 minutes earlier each day. Gradually, your body will adjust. Also, having something to look forward to in the morning, like a favorite breakfast or a peaceful walk, can really help.
I love that idea. Starting small makes it feel less overwhelming. Plus, having a reason to get up can make mornings more enjoyable. So, to our listeners, if you're trying to make a change, remember it's all about progress, not perfection.
Yes! And don't beat yourself up if you slip up. Just keep at it, and eventually it will become a natural part of your routine.
Great advice, Anna. Waking up early can truly set the tone for a productive and positive day. All right, moving on to habit number 2, exercise regularly. Anna, this is one habit we hear about all the time. But why do you think it's so essential?
Well, Jason, regular exercise isn't just about staying in shape. It's about feeling good mentally and physically. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Plus, it helps with energy levels, focus, and even sleep.
Absolutely. I've noticed that when I'm consistent with my workouts, I feel more energized and less stressed. What would you suggest for someone who's struggling to make exercise a regular part of their life?
I'd say start small and find something you enjoy. You don't have to hit the gym for hours. Even a 20-minute walk can make a difference. Also, try different activities until you find one you love, whether it's dancing, cycling, or yoga.
That's such a great point. Finding something fun makes it feel less like a chore. I've also found that having a workout buddy or joining a class can add motivation and accountability.
Exactly. And for those who are short on time, even short, high-intensity workouts can be effective. Remember, consistency is more important than intensity when you're starting out.
Well said, Anna. So, to our listeners, the key takeaway here is to find something you enjoy. Start small and be consistent. Your body and mind will thank you. Now, on to habit number 3. Read every day. This one is a personal favorite of mine. Anna, what do you think makes daily reading such a transformative habit?
Reading every day is like a workout for your brain. It helps you learn new things, expand your vocabulary, and even improve your focus. Plus, it's a great way to relax and unwind.
Definitely. I find that reading helps me gain new perspectives and keeps my mind sharp. But what if someone isn't used to reading regularly? How can they get started?
Great question, Jason. I'd suggest starting with topics or genres that really interest you. If you love adventure, pick up an exciting novel. If you're curious about self-improvement, try a personal development book. And don't feel like you have to read for hours. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference.
That's a good point. Starting small makes it more manageable. I also think audiobooks are a great option for those who might be busy or prefer listening while on the go.
Exactly. Audiobooks and even ebooks can be super convenient. The key is to make reading a daily habit, even if it's just a little bit each day.
Right. And over time, you'll find it becomes a part of your routine that you look forward to. So, listeners, pick up that book and start reading. You never know where it might take you. Let's move on to habit number 4. Practice gratitude. Anna, gratitude is something we hear about a lot, but why do you think it's such a powerful habit?
Gratitude helps shift your focus from what's wrong in your life to what's going well. It's a simple way to boost your mood and overall well-being. When you actively practice gratitude, you train your brain to look for the positives, which can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day.
That's so true. I've found that when I take a moment to be thankful, even for the small things, it helps me feel more content and less stressed. What are some simple ways someone can start incorporating gratitude into their life?
One easy way is to keep a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. It can be as simple as enjoying a good meal or hearing from a friend. Another method is to take a moment each morning or night to silently reflect on what you're thankful for.
I like that. It's a simple habit that doesn't take much time but has a big impact. And it's something you can do anytime, anywhere. Even just saying thank you more often can shift your mindset.
Exactly. Gratitude doesn't just help you, it can also improve your relationships. When you express appreciation to others, it strengthens your connections and makes everyone feel good.
That's a great point. So, to our listeners, start small, stay consistent, and watch how practicing gratitude can transform your outlook on life. All right, we're halfway through with habit number 5. Plan your day. Anna, how do you think planning your day can lead to a more productive and balanced life?
Planning your day helps you prioritize what's important and manage your time more effectively. When you have a clear plan, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed and more likely to stay focused on your goals. It also gives you a sense of control over your time.
Absolutely. I've noticed that when I take just 10 minutes in the morning to outline my day, I get so much more done. What are some practical tips for someone who's new to daily planning?
I'd suggest starting with a simple to-do list. Write down your top 3 priorities for the day, things that will make you feel accomplished once they're done. You can also try using a planner or a digital app to keep track of your schedule and tasks. And don't forget to be realistic about what you can achieve in a day.
Great advice. I also like to schedule in breaks and downtime. It's important to have a balance so you don't burn out. How about planning in the evening? Do you think that's helpful?
Definitely. Planning your next day in the evening can help you wind down and feel prepared for the morning. It also helps you sleep better because you're not lying in bed thinking about what you need to do.
That's a great tip. So, for our listeners, whether you plan in the morning or the evening, the key is to make it a habit. A little bit of planning can go a long way in making your day more productive and less stressful. On to habit number 6. Learn a new skill. Anna, why do you think learning new skills is such an important habit for personal growth?
Learning new skills keeps your mind active and helps you stay adaptable in an ever-changing world. It can boost your confidence, open up new opportunities, and even make life more interesting. Plus, the process of learning itself can be really rewarding.
Absolutely. I've found that when I'm learning something new, I feel more engaged and excited about life. But for some people, starting can feel overwhelming. What advice would you give to someone who wants to pick up a new skill but doesn't know where to start?
Start by choosing something you're genuinely curious about or excited to learn. It could be a language, cooking, photography, or even a new hobby like gardening. Break it down into small, manageable steps and set aside a little time each day or week to practice. And remember, it's okay to be a beginner. You don't have to be perfect.
That's a great point. I also think it's important to use the resources available. Online courses, tutorials, and even local community classes can be fantastic ways to learn. Have you recently picked up any new skills, Anna?
Yes, I've been learning to play the guitar. It's been a slow process, but I'm enjoying it. And it's a great reminder that the journey is just as important as the destination. How about you, Jason?
I've been working on improving my cooking skills. It's been fun experimenting with new recipes. And like you said, it's all about enjoying the learning process.
Exactly. So, listeners, whatever skill you choose to learn, remember to have fun with it and celebrate your progress along the way.
Next up, habit number 7. Meditate. Meditation has gained a lot of popularity recently. But Anna, why do you think it's such an essential habit for a healthy life?
Meditation is a powerful way to calm the mind and reduce stress. It helps you become more present and aware of your thoughts and feelings. Regular meditation can improve focus, emotional well-being, and even your overall outlook on life.
I couldn't agree more. When I started meditating, I noticed I became more patient and less reactive to stressful situations. But for those who are new to meditation, it can seem a bit intimidating. What would you suggest to someone who wants to start but doesn't know how?
I'd say start small. Even just a few minutes a day can make a difference. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breathing. You can also try guided meditations, which are helpful for beginners. There are plenty of apps and online videos to get you started.
That's great advice. I think a lot of people assume they need to clear their minds completely, but it's really more about observing your thoughts without judgment. It's a practice, not a perfect process.
Exactly. And remember, it's normal for your mind to wander. The key is to gently bring your focus back to your breath or whatever you're concentrating on. Over time, it gets easier.
So, listeners, if you're looking to reduce stress and improve your mental clarity, give meditation a try. It's a small habit with big benefits. Moving on to habit number 8. Maintain a healthy diet. Anna, we all know that eating well is important, but why do you think it's so essential for personal growth?
Eating a healthy diet is the foundation for good energy, focus, and overall well-being. The food we eat directly impacts how we feel, think, and even how productive we are throughout the day. A balanced diet can also strengthen our immune system, help us manage stress, and improve our mood.
Absolutely. I've noticed that when I eat healthy foods, I have more energy and can focus better. But I know a lot of people struggle with making healthy choices, especially with busy schedules. What would you suggest for someone trying to eat better, but finding it hard to stick with it?
Start by making small changes. Instead of cutting out everything unhealthy at once, try swapping one item a day. For example, you could replace sugary snacks with fruit or switch to whole grains instead of processed ones. Also, meal prepping can save time during the week and make healthy options more accessible.
That's a great tip. I've found that when I plan my meals ahead of time, I make healthier choices and avoid last-minute temptations. And drinking plenty of water is something people often forget, but it's so important for staying energized and focused.
Definitely. Staying hydrated is key to feeling good and maintaining energy. And don't forget about variety. Eating a range of fruits, vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats ensures that your body gets all the nutrients it needs.
So, listeners, maintaining a healthy diet doesn't have to be about perfection. It's about making gradual, sustainable changes that support your long-term well-being. Now, let's talk about habit number 9. Spend time with loved ones. Anna, in our busy lives, it's easy to forget how important it is to make time for the people we care about. Why do you think this habit is so vital?
Spending time with loved ones is essential for emotional well-being. Our relationships help provide support, joy, and a sense of belonging. Connecting with family and friends also helps reduce stress, improve mood, and increase happiness. It's a reminder that life isn't just about work and goals, it's about the people who make it meaningful.
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest benefits of spending time with loved ones is the way it helps us recharge. After a busy or stressful week, just having a meal or a chat with a close friend can make all the difference. What do you think, Anna?
I completely agree. Sometimes we get so caught up in our personal or work life that we forget to nurture the relationships that truly matter. A simple phone call, a weekend get-together, or even a short message can help strengthen those connections and remind us of the support we have.
That's a great point. And it's not always about the quantity of time, but the quality. It's about being present and truly engaging with the people around you. What would you say to someone who feels like they don't have enough time to spend with loved ones because of their busy schedule?
Start by scheduling time for the people who matter. It doesn't have to be a long visit, but make it intentional. Even if it's just a quick call or planning a lunch together, prioritizing those moments can make a huge impact. Remember, it's not about how much time you spend, but how meaningful that time is.
Exactly. And when you make those connections a priority, it gives you more energy and motivation to keep moving forward in other areas of your life. So, listeners, make sure you carve out time for the people who matter most. You'll be glad you did. And finally, habit number 10. Reflect and set goals. Anna, this is such an important habit for growth and direction in life. Why do you think reflecting and setting goals is so powerful?
Reflecting allows us to learn from our experiences and understand what's working and what's not. It helps us gain clarity about where we are and where we want to go. Setting goals, on the other hand, gives us something to strive for. It creates focus and motivation, and having clear goals helps us stay on track.
I completely agree. Reflection is the foundation of growth, and setting goals provides the roadmap to reach our full potential. But sometimes, setting goals can feel overwhelming. How would you suggest someone approach setting goals without feeling stressed or pressured?
Start by setting small, achievable goals. Break down big goals into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, set small milestones like exercising for 10 minutes a day or walking 5,000 steps. And remember, goals can evolve as you go, so be flexible with your plan.
That's a great point. It's important not to get discouraged if you don't reach your goals right away. The key is to stay consistent and make adjustments when needed. And I also like to review my goals regularly, whether it's weekly or monthly, to track progress and make sure I'm still aligned with what I want to achieve.
Exactly. Regular reflection and goal setting help us stay focused and motivated. Plus, When you accomplish even small goals, it gives you a sense of achievement and keeps you moving forward.
So, listeners, take a moment to reflect on where you are in your personal growth journey and start setting clear, actionable goals for the future. With consistent effort and reflection, you'll continue to grow and achieve amazing things.
And that wraps up our 10 habits that can change your life. Remember, these habits don't have to be perfect, but small steps every day can lead to big transformations.
Exactly! We hope this episode has inspired you to start implementing these habits in your daily life. Don't forget to be patient with yourself and enjoy the journey.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share your progress with us on social media or in the comments.
Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode of the Personal Growth Talks podcast. And that's a wrap for today's episode, folks. We hope these 10 habits inspire you to make positive changes in your life and set yourself on the path to growth.
Absolutely. Remember, it's all about taking small, consistent steps towards your goals. You've got this.
Thanks so much for listening to the Personal Growth Talks podcast. We're excited to continue this journey with you. Until next time, stay motivated and keep growing.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode.